is a monster. How dare he attack on such a sacred day? This may piss some of you guys off. Who cares? It's war. Oh, before y'all get y'all panties all in a bunch and everything, we did it. Yes, we Americans did it. Stay tuned. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you guys doing so. Make sure that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hit the thumbs up button. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And ladies and gentlemen, when and if you do subscribe to the channel, be sure to hit that bell notification. And when you do click it, it's going to bring up another little box right there that allows you to pick all notifications. I am not telling you no other choice because you should just be picking all notifications, all right? So anyway, appreciate you guys again. I hope you guys are all having a good day. I'm seriously thank and I honor every last one of you guys that donated for my young folks, my mentees to have a Christmas. Every last one of them got taken care of. Guys, we had things from kids just wanting movie tickets, families got taken care of too for wanting Christmas dinner and food, things like that, guys. We had a great turnout and I cannot thank you guys enough for your generous donations. I really do appreciate it, folks. All right, so God bless you all for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an issue here. People are all up in the uproar. For one, I know you're going to be in the uproar because y'all saw the beginning of my video. That thumbnail, little preview thing just got y'all attention. Like, wait a minute, why would Ty say something like that? I know it's going to piss a lot of you guys off. I know it is, ladies and gentlemen, and that's fine. But again, I'm not going to stand down from what I said at the beginning of that. But before I get into any of that, I want you guys to check this out.
Russia's Christmas Day attack on Ukraine sparking a response by the White House. President Biden is now directing the Pentagon to continue the surge of military supplies to Ukraine, which he announced back in September. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Aisha Husney. Dana and Bill are off today. Good morning to you, Rich.
Hey, good morning, Aisha. I'm Rich Edson. A mad dash by the Biden administration to send U.S. military hardware to Ukraine before President Biden loses power. This is President-elect Trump is calling for a ceasefire. His special envoy to Ukraine and Russia says the incoming administration is more resolved than ever to bringing peace to the region.
Former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo saying Trump will make this very, very clear to Russia's President Putin.
What we saw yesterday, these attacks, these Christmas Day attacks were serious. President Trump understands this. He's been talking about a conversation with Vladimir Putin that will inevitably have to happen. You have to convince Vladimir Putin that the cost of continuing this conflict exceeds the benefit.
Let's go to senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram. He's got more for us here in Washington. Hi, Chad.
Aisha, good morning. There's a big push by the outgoing president to get as many weapons out the door to Ukraine before he leaves office. President Biden condemned the Christmas Day attack by Russia on Ukraine's energy systems, which killed 7 people. President Biden said the Christmas attack was to, quote, cut off the Ukrainian people's access to heat and electricity during winter. The U.S. has sent $175 billion in aid to Ukraine since the war began nearly 3 years ago. It's doubtful the U.S. will continue assistance under the Trump administration.
Should Ukraine prepare for less aid from the United States after you're sworn into office?
Yeah, probably. Sure.
Mr. Trump says he wants to end the war quickly. Many Republicans are ready for something else.
The big question is, what is our position? What's our plan? What's the objective? And yet we're going forward without objectives, without a plan, $200 billion plus in a war. There's a way to end this with strong leadership.
The incoming president says European allies should bear most of the burden defending against Russia. His former Secretary of State says the U.S. still has a role to play.
I'm convinced President Trump and his team can build back a model which will protect America, protect Europe, and make the world more peaceful and stronger as we move into 2025.
There was no money for Ukraine in the latest government funding bill, even the one which was pulled. And it's doubtful the Republican-led Congress will provide more help for Ukraine next year. Aisha?
Chad Pergram live for us. Chad, thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.
All right, so you guys are hearing all this, and I'm just going to be quite frank with you guys. You guys are wondering, Ty, what are you talking about when you said that? We did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We were the first to do it. Who did it? George Washington did it. Huh? Y'all, we wear shirts and everything like that. You guys have sent me types of, memorabilia and things like that to wear. We have something that we like to call, and it's that number, 1776. Don't we just love that number, 1776? Well, guess what happened? Guess what happened in 1776 on December 25th? George Washington, he marched the troops across the Delaware River. Matter of fact, where my book at? Oh, man, I wish if I had my book here. Darn it, where's it at? I have my book. Anyway, George Washington crossed the Delaware River with troops for a surprise attack, against the Hessian forces, Hessian forces in Trenton, New Jersey during the American Revolutionary War. American Revolutionary War. So for some of you, they're going to get pissed off and say things like, this is just Vladimir Putin is a monster. Is George Washington a monster? We're in the greatest country in the world. Well, we had one of the greatest presidents, George Washington, do the same exact thing. So what can we say? I don't want to hear that was a long time ago. And blah, blah, blah. No. Guys, when there is a war going on, I don't know who set these rules that you can't attack on Christmas Day or New Year's Day or All Saints Day, Mother Teresa's birthday, Martin Luther King birthday. I mean, come on now. Black folks get killed on MLK Day. They do. They get killed. Nobody go out saying, now, look, wait a minute now, Negroes. Not supposed to be no killing on Martin Luther King birthday. Come on now. It's war. And again, it happened on a Revolutionary War where George Washington did this. So I just wanted to give this little, thought in there because I know this is something that's going across the news and a lot of folks have alerted me on it and you heard my take on it. I'm not going to be swayed either way. And yes, I do know the significance of what Christmas is supposed to represent. I really know what it represents. Y'all don't even want me to get into that. But anyway, point is, like I said in the beginning, it's war. The Ukraine-Russian war. The days don't matter, folks. It does not matter. Let me know what you guys all think about this. Some of y'all going to disagree with this. But again, don't believe me. Go type in December 25th, 1776 and see what George Washington did. And if we're going to condemn our American way, well, George Washington shouldn't have did that. Let's see what y'all have to say on this. Anyway, leave it in the comments below after this video. I look forward to what y'all have to say on this. Some of y'all might be with me. Some of y'all might be against me. We shall see. Make sure you do what you see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. And the next video that I will be doing in chronological order is going to be up here. The music reactions right down here. And don't forget, we do have new music reactions going to be coming out before the end of this year. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping to pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.